హరే కృష్ణ. లావణ్య.
హరే కృష్ణ. అది మీరు స్టార్ట్ చేయండి, నేను ల్యాప్టాప్ ఆన్ చేసుకొని నేను
అయితే తీసేసుకోరా, చాలా ఘోరంగా టైర్డ్నెస్ ఉంది, మార్నింగ్ కూడా లేవాలి. ఓకే.
ఒక మీరు మంగళాచరణ చేస్తూ ఉండండి అంతసేపు. ఓకే, జస్ట్ 2 minutes.
హరే కృష్ణ. సప్నం ప్రభు దండోత్సవం.
हरे कृष्ण प्रभु जी, दंडवत प्रणाम।
బాగున్నారా?
यस प्रभु जी।
ఓకే, విల్ స్టార్ట్ ప్రభు. డివోటీస్ విల్ జాయిన్ అండ్ లావణ్య ఇస్ గోనా టేక్ కేర్. ఓం నమో భగవతే వాసుదేవాయ. ఓం నమో భగవతే వాసుదేవాయ. ఓం నమో భగవతే వాసుదేవాయ. ఉమజ్ఞానతిమిరాంధస్య జ్ఞానాంజనశలాకయ చక్షురున్మిలితం येन తస్మై శ్రీగురవే నమః. నమో ఓం విష్ణుపాదాయ కృష్ణప్రేష్ఠాయ భూతలే శ్రీమతే భక్తివేదాంత స్వామినితి నామినే. నమస్తే సారస్వతి దేవ గౌరవాణి ప్రచారిణే నిర్విశేష శూన్యవాది పాశ్చాత్య దేశతారిణే. జయ శ్రీ కృష్ణ చైతన్య ప్రభు నిత్యానంద శ్రీ అద్వైత గదాధర శ్రీవాసాది గౌర భక్త వృంద. హరే కృష్ణ 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 హరే హరే, హరే రామ 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 హరే హరే. మూకం కరోతి వాచాలం పంగం లంకాయతి కృపాతమహం వందే శ్రీగురుం దినతారిణం పరమానంద మాధవం శ్రీ చైతన్యమీశ్వరం. ఓం అపవిత్రో వా సర్వావసంగతో యస్మరేత్ పుండరీకాక్షం సబాహ్యాభ్యంతరం శుచిః. శ్రీ విష్ణు ఓం తద్విష్ణు పరమం పదం సదా పశ్యంతి సూర్యో దివివా చక్షురాతతం సద్విప్రాసో విపన్యో జాగృహం సమిందతే విష్ణుం యత్ పరమం పదం. హరే కృష్ణ 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 హరే హరే, హరే రామ 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 హరే. I will put one message in the group. Start reading. Yeah. SB 3.12 కదా ప్రభు. which verse we were in?
I think 18 प्रभु माताजी ने పెట్టారు.
పెట్టారా?
మీరు అది చదవండి, స్టార్ట్ చేయండి.
Yeah.
ఒక 2 minutes చేయండి, నేను చూస్తాను.
Yes. I will always remember this was for your concern. Okay, that's okay.
ट्वेंटी एट प्रभु।
Can you share again in the this one reading class, because old messages are not able to see.
ఏమైంది?
మళ్ళీ పోస్ట్ చేయండి ఒకసారి, నాది ల్యాప్టాప్ కదా.
అట్లా డిసపియరింగ్ మెసేజ్ ఉంటుంది, తీసేసుకోవాలి.
నేను చేశాను మాతాజీ, 28 వరకు అయింది.
యా. ఎక్కడ పంపించేది నాకు? యాక్చువల్లీ ఐ వాంటెడ్ టు షేర్ దిస్ ఇన్ ద గ్రూప్. 1 సెకండ్. రైట్. 1 2 3 4 5 enough. Okay. Yeah, we'll start. Let me share. కొన్ని చదివి నేను వెళ్ళిపోతారు. యూర్ బీ రెడీ ఇన్ ద ల్యాప్టాప్. ఉన్నావా లావణ్య? హరే కృష్ణ. 28 నుంచి చదవాలా ప్రభు?
ఓకే ఓకే, నేను షేర్ చేయనా, పని అయిపోతుంది మళ్ళీ.
ఏం కాదు, నేను ఇస్తాలే కానీ నేను కొంచెం చదివిపోతా.
ఓకే,
28 అయిపోయిందంట ప్రభు.
let
28
let him read Prabhuji, no problem.
ఓకే. శ్రీమద్ భాగవతం నారాయణం నమస్కృత్యం నరం చైవం నరోత్తమం దేవీం సరస్వతీం వ్యాసం తతో జయముదీరయత్ నష్టప్రాయేషు అభద్రేషు నిత్యం భాగవత సేవయ భగవతే ఉత్తమ శ్లోకి భక్తిర్భవతి నైష్టికి కృష్ణాయ వాసుదేవాయ దేవకి నందనాయ చ నందగోపకుమారాయ గోవిందాయ నమో నమః. నమ పంకజనాభాయ నమ పంకజమాలినే నమ పంకజనేత్రాయ నమస్తే పంకజాంగ్రహే. Yeah. So we are reading from Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 3, the status quo, Chapter 12, Creation of the Kumaras and Others. Text 28. Translation purport by Srila Prabhupada ki jai. O Vidura, we have heard that Brahma had a daughter named Vak, who was born from his body and who attracted his mind towards sex, although she was not sexually inclined towards him. Purport.
Prabhuji, this is already completed yesterday.
అదే ఆమె చదువుమంది లావణ్య. ఐఎమ్ రీడింగ్ ఫర్ మై సెల్ఫ్ మాతది.
Okay.
బలవాన్, థ్యాంక్ యూ మదర్ ఫర్ జాయినింగ్. బలవాన్ ఇంద్రియా గ్రామో విద్వాంసం అపి కర్షతి. Bhagavatam 9.19.17. It is said that the senses are so mad and strong that they can bewilder even the most sensible and learned man. Senses. Therefore, it is advised that one should not indulge in living alone, even with one's mother, sister, or daughter. Vidvamsam api karshati means that even the most learned also become victims of the sensuous urge. Maitreya hesitated to state his anomaly on the part of Brahma, who was sexually inclined to his own daughter. Still, he mentioned it because sometimes it so happens. And the living example is Brahma himself. Although he is the primeval living being and the most learned within the whole universe, if Brahma could be a victim of a sexual urge, then what of others who are prone to so many mundane frailties? This extraordinary immortality on the part of Brahma was heard to have occurred in some particular kalpa, but it could not have happened in the kalpa in which Brahma heard directly from the Lord the 4 essential verses of Srimad Bhagavatam, because the blessed Brahma, after giving him lessons on the Bhagavatam, that he would never be bewildered in any kalpa whatsoever. This indicates that before the hearing of Srimad Bhagavatam, before hearing of Srimad Bhagavatam, he might have fallen a victim to such sensuality. But after hearing Srimad Bhagavatam directly from the Lord, there was no possibility of such failures. One should, however, take serious note of this incident. The human being is a social animal, and is unrestricted mixing with the fair sex leads to downfall. Such social freedom of man and women, especially among the younger section, is certainly a great stumbling block on the path of spiritual progress. Material bondage is due only to sexual bondage, and therefore unrestricted association of man and women is surely a great impediment. Maitreya cited this example on the part of Brahma just to bring to our notice this great danger. Maitreya cited this example on the part of Brahma just to bring to our notice this great danger. Thank you. 29 also I will read and over to you. Translation purport by Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Thus, finding their father so deluded in an act of immorality, the sages headed by Marichi, all sons of Brahma, spoke as follows with great respect. Purport. The sages like Marichi were not in the wrong in submitting their protests against the acts of their great father. They knew very well that even though their father committed a mistake, there must have been some great purpose behind the show. Otherwise, such a great personality could not have committed such a mistake. It might be that Brahma wanted to warn his subordinates about human frailties in their dealings with women. This is always very dangerous for persons who are on the path of self-realization. Therefore, great personalities like Brahma, even when in the wrong, should not be neglected. Nor could the great sages headed by Marichi show any disrespect because of his extraordinary behavior. Text 30. This also I will read and drop off. Actually, I'm too much tired today. I want to leave devotees. You are ready, na, Lavanya?
Okay. Whatever
This
you want to read, you can read, and later I'll take it.
I am gonna give you right away after this. And I will send the RudraGita, the 6 slokas. First 6 will do. Actually, there are 12 slokas there. 12 or 13 slokas there. 6 them. First, I will, after this, I will send the screenshot and you can open in WhatsApp and get
Prabhuji,
the.
before you drop off, we want to do Hare Krishna Mahamantra for you.
Okay. This is the Oh, Father, yes, Chedam. Under question Chedam, yes. Oh, Father, this performance in which you are endeavoring to complicate yourself was never attempted by any other Brahma, nor by anyone else, nor by you in previous kalpas, nor will anyone dare to attempt it in the future. You are the supreme in the universe. So how is it that you want to have sex with your daughter and cannot control your desire? Purport. The post of Brahma is the supermost post in the universe, and it appears that there are many Brahmas and many universes besides the one in which we are situated. One who fills this post must be ideal in behavior. For Brahma sets the example for all living entities. Brahma, the living entity, who is the most pious and spiritually elevated, is entrusted with a post next to that of personality of Godhead. Continue. అసలు ఎక్కడ అవుతుంది ఇది కాంటెక్స్ట్? Please, devotees, this also I want to let me understand a few things. Even though you are the most powerful being, this act does not suit you because your character is followed for spiritual improvement by people in general. That's where Prabhupada written, right? Before Srimad Bhagavatam heard, he was also a big victim of, the sensual enjoyment. But just urge. It is said that the supremely powerful living entity can do anything and everything he likes, and such acts do not affect him in any way. For example, the sun, the most powerful fiery planet in the universe, can evaporate water from anywhere and still remain as powerful. The sun evaporates water from filthy places, and yet it is not infected with the quality of the filth. Similarly, one second. Okay. Similarly, this is very important analogy Prabhupada is given, sun example. For example, the sun, the most powerful fiery planet in the universe, can evaporate water from anywhere and still remain as powerful. The sun evaporates water from filthy places, and yet it is not infected with the quality of the filth. Similarly, Brahma remains unimpeachable in all conditions, but still, since he is the spiritual master of living entities, his behavior and character should be so ideal that people will follow such sublime behavior and derive the highest spiritual benefit. Therefore, he should not have acted as he did. Krishna's will, before Bhagavatam, before he got mercy from Supreme Lord. So, and he now moving forward because he is situated rightly. He got the meditation and he got a nice creative power from Supreme Lord, and he is creating. Secondary creator is creating. So, Kasari, I want to share this one also, just quickly. This one, Bhagavata Vidyapitam. Kasari, let me share. Something happened. Okay. Very good. This one we are reading, various manifestations from Brahma's mind and body. 10 sons born from Brahma refer Dharma from chest and Adharma from back. Yeah. Okay, Muralidhar Prabhu, thank you very much for your enthusiasm in joining and hearing. Thank you. It's okay.
Okay,
But
thank you, Prabhu.
someday you also have to read. Not every day hearing also. Be participate, Prabhu. Okay, moving forward. We can try.
Okay, I'll try. Prabhu.
Dharma from chest and adharma from back. Appearance of lust, anger, greed, speech, oceans, and irreligious activities. 27 kardama from shadow. So idanta okay. ఓకే. సో ఓవర్ టు యూ లావణ్య, యూ కెన్ కాల్ అవుట్ నేమ్స్. నేనే చదివిన ఇప్పటివరకు. థ్యాంక్ యూ ఫర్ ద ఆపర్చునిటీ టు రీడ్ డివోటీస్. సరే, లెట్ us డూ ఫర్ ఆల్ ఆఫ్ అవర్ ఇన్ ద కాల్ ఫర్ వెల్ బీయింగ్, స్పిరిచువల్ వెల్ బీయింగ్, అండ్ యా, ప్రే ఫర్ మీ ఆల్సో. డూ 2 times హరే కృష్ణ, అంటే 3 times హరే కృష్ణ మంత్రం, అంటే 6 times. లెట్ us డూ. అన్మ్యూట్ యువర్ సెల్ఫ్ ఇఫ్ యూ పాసిబుల్. ప్లీజ్
ప్రభు
కమ్ వన్ టైం వీడియో. చెప్పండి ప్రభుజీ.
ఆరెంజ్ ఇస్తున్నారండి ప్రభు.
ఆరెంజ్, యా, అదేనా నేను కంతారా అయినా కంతారా.
కాషాయం తీసుకున్నారు ప్రభుజీ, అంటే లైక్ సాక్రిఫైస్.
అది మీ పరిస్థితి ఏమవుతుందా అని ఆలోచిస్తున్నాను అంతే. ఆయన అప్పుడే వెళ్ళి అక్కడ
ఇది
ఓన్లీ పూజారి సేవలు చేస్తున్నా, మళ్ళీ ఇప్పుడేమో కాషాయం ధరించండి అక్కడ.
ఏం జరుగుతుంది అనుకుంటున్నారా? ఏం లేదు, ఇది ఉట్టిదే. ఇది ఒక ప్రొడక్ట్ కంపెనీతో, కాంతాత అనేది ఒక ప్రొడక్ట్ కంపెనీ, ఒక వాళ్ళ ప్రొడక్ట్ డెమోకి అటెండ్ అయితే దే హ్యావ్ గివెన్ యాజ్ అ గిఫ్ట్. ఈరోజు బర్త్డే అని వేసుకున్నా.
ఓకే ఓకే, హరే కృష్ణ ప్రభు.
సింబాలిక్ గా బాగా వేసుకున్నారు ప్రభుజీ, సింబాలిక్ గా.
సింబాలిక్ గా ఉంది కదా. అది మన బట్టలు వేసుకున్నంత మాత్రం లావలేదు మాత్రది. సన్యాసం అంటే డిటాచ్మెంట్ ఫ్రమ్ అవర్ థాట్స్ అండ్ అది ఇంటర్నల్ గా ఉండాలి. ఎనీవే, యాక్చువల్గా సన్యాసం అనేది డ్రెస్. మనం ఎన్నోసార్లు ఎక్కడో చదివి ఉంటాం కదా. సన్యాస ఇస్ నాట్ ఏ డ్రెస్ యాక్చువల్లీ. సన్యాసి ఇస్
Yes,
ద
Prabhuji. Yesterday only I read it.
కాన్షియస్నెస్, ద కాన్షియస్నెస్ హౌ basically detached to sensual. ఇప్పుడు మన బ్రహ్మ is now detached and is now rightly situated and is now creating. And is now కాదు, already created. We are in his creation only, secondary creation. Okay, so let us chant.
Happy Krishna conscious birthday, Prabhuji.
Yes,
Related.
thank you, Saraswati Mataji. Thank you. ఒకసారి అన్షేర్ స్క్రీన్, ఒకసారి అన్షేర్ చేయవా ఒక్కసారి? ఆల్ ద డివోటీస్ ప్లీజ్, ఐ వాంట్ టు see whoever possible, please come on video. Let us see, I mean, not impersonal, personal. People. Okay, Sapan Prabhu, Raju Prabhu, Saraswati Mataji, Muralidhar Prabhu, I want to see you.
Okay.
Deepamata, మీరు
Prabhuji is from my community actually,
అదే
from Zenith Satsang Anmata. Prabhuji is very enthusiastic.
వెరీ
He
గుడ్.
does 35 rounds every day, Prabhuji.
ఇంకేంది,
వాళ్ళ అబ్బాయి కూడా
హరే కృష్ణ ప్రభుజీ, హరే కృష్ణ.
రిటైర్డ్ ప్రభు.
రిటైర్డ్ ప్రభుజీ.
రిటైర్డ్ ఫ్రమ్ బిఎస్ఎన్ఎల్ ప్రభుజీ.
మరి ఇంకేం ప్రభు, హరే రామ హరే కృష్ణ మంచిగా చేసుకుని ఆ మాతతో అక్కడ సేవలు చేయండి మీరు ఇప్పుడు ఇంకా గట్టిగా. ఓకే,
చేస్తాం ప్రభు, చేస్తాం.
ప్రభుజీకి యాక్చువల్ గా క్యాటరాక్ట్ ఆపరేషన్ అయింది. అప్పటి నుంచి హీస్ నాట్ ఏబుల్ టు సీ నియర్ అండ్ రీడ్. దట్స్ ద రీజన్ వై హీ వాజ్ వెరీ ఎంథూసియాస్టిక్ టు బీ అ పార్ట్ ఆఫ్ అవర్ రీడింగ్ గ్రూప్ అండ్ హియర్. సో ఐ సెడ్ ఇట్స్ పర్ఫెక్ట్లీ ఫైన్, హీ కెన్.
yeah, okay, here, I mean, you will be able to understand English, right? Oh, sorry.
మాతాజీ హరే
Okay.
కృష్ణ. సో సుబ్బారావు ప్రభుజీ తెలుగులో ఈవినింగ్ తీసుకుంటారు మాతాజీ. యూ మే కాంటాక్ట్
He can
సుబ్బారావు.
join. He's good in English also, Prabhu.
Wonderful.
He wants to attend whatever is possible. If he is attending morning, he will attend evening also. Prabhuji is very enthusiastic.
And right after in your 9:30 call also he joins for chanting, huh?
9:30 కి he doesn't join. అప్పటికి ఆయన 35 rounds అయిపోతాయి అనుకుంటా. ప్రభుజీ.
లేదు మాతాజీ, లేదు.
మీరు మళ్ళీ వెళ్తారు కదా, 11 to 12 మళ్ళీ వెళ్తారు క్లబ్ హౌస్.
11 to 12 కింద జెనిత్ లో, కింద మన క్లబ్ హౌస్ లో 11 to 12 పోతాను. అక్కడ ఒక 10 రౌండ్స్ అవుతాయి. టోటల్ గా 32 రౌండ్స్ అయ్యే లోపల ఈవినింగ్ 4 or 5 అట్లా అవుతుంది.
మంచిగా చేయండి.
ఒక 16 అయిపోయి ఇంకొక 2 అయిపోయినాయి. ఇప్పుడు 18 అయినాయి. ఇప్పుడు ఈ క్లాస్ అటెండ్ అయినాను. ఇప్పుడు 9:30 వరకు ఈ క్లాస్ ఉంటాం. మరి మీ చాంటింగ్ లో ఉంటే కదా. ఇప్పుడు నాకు ఎందుకంటే ఈ రోజు కొంచెం కాఫ్ ఉంది కాబట్టి గొంతు సరిగా లేదు. అందుకనే నేను ఈ రోజు మీ దాంట్లో కావాలంటే చాంటింగ్ చేయలేను. రెగ్యులర్ గా అంటే 2 రౌండ్లు కావాలంటే చేస్తాను తర్వాత.
థ్యాంక్ యూ ప్రభు. మీరు మీ పేరు ఆల్రెడీ మీ మదర్ మంచిగా పేరు పెట్టారు, మురళీధర్ అని. మురళీధర్ అనేది పేరే.
యాక్చువల్ గా నేను మరీ చిన్నప్పుడు నగర కీర్తనలో పోతుంటే ప్రభుజీ.
అవునా, గ్రేట్ ప్రభు. థ్యాంక్ యూ వెరీ మచ్.
అట్ ది టైమ్ ఆఫ్ 7th class or 8th class, ఐ డజంట్ రిమెంబర్. అంటే బిఫోర్ 10th class నగర సంగీతంలో సండే నేను నడుస్తుండే.
అచ్చా.
నగర సంకీర్తనలని 1 kilometer ఆ మధ్యలో కొంచెం అట్లా తిరిగి ఒక చోట అందరూ డిస్పోజ్ అయ్యేవాళ్ళం. మార్నింగ్ 6 o'clock నుంచి 7 o'clock వరకు అట్లా తిరిగేవాళ్ళం.
కర్నూలు.
కర్నూలు. ఇప్పుడు
Okay.
వల్ల ఏం జరగడం లేదు నగర సంకీర్తనలో. ఆ కాలంలో జరిగేది
అయితే
1975
మీకు నగర సంకీర్తన కావాలంటే మా గచ్చిబౌలి సెంటర్కి వెళ్ళిందా? మా సెంటర్కి వచ్చిందా?
మీ సెంటర్ రాలేదు ప్రభుజీ. ఈసారి మొన్న శనివారం వద్దాం అనుకుంటే ఏదో ప్రోగ్రామ్ క్యాన్సిల్ అయిందని చెప్పి రాలేదు.
ఈ రోజు
దీపమాతాజీ has invited me to come in her car.
ప్లీజ్
I will regularly attend.
అక్కడ మీ నగర సంకీర్తన 5 o'clock ఉంటది ప్రభుజీ. రవి ప్రభు అని, రఘునందన్ ప్రభు అని కీర్తనీయులు ఉన్నారు.
మార్నింగ్ ప్రభుజీ?
మార్నింగ్
Sunday evening, Prabhuji.
5 గంటలకు.
ఓకే.
సండే 5 గంటలకు వెళ్ళండి. మరి ఎనీవే థ్యాంక్ యూ సో మచ్ మురళీధర్ ప్రభు. ప్లీజ్ ప్రే ఫర్ మీ. యు ఆర్ సీనియర్ వరిష్ఠ వైష్ణవ్.
Thank you, Prabhuji. You are permitting me to her only listening. I am very thankful to you.
Thank you for association and try to speak at least. Try to share your, whenever we ask anything. Please share.
Okay.
Thank you so much. Let us do 6 times Hare Krishna mantra for our well-being and for me, for my.
Okay.
Hare Krishna.
Prabhuji's birthday
Hare
today.
Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Hare
Hare Rama,
Hare,
Hare Rama,
Rama
Rama
Rama,
Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Ram Ram
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Hare.
I'll pray for you here, okay? Sri Radha Govinda Temple. I definitely pray for all your spiritual progress. I personally serving their lordships. You all nice, just be like this. Continuous association helps us to develop love for Krishna. Prabhupada adokate చూస్తాడు, sincerity. ఎక్కడున్నా that's the only quality, of course, that likes Srila Prabhupada, that like Gurudev, our Gurudev, that likes everybody. Ultimately Krishna also likes. So they are reading my scripture, they are understanding something, they are always in association. Adi చూస్తాడు బాగుంది. Please do that, okay? Thank you so much again. Dhanavad pranams again. Vancha kalpatarubhyascha कृपा सिंधु वचा पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः. अनंत कोटि वैष्णव वृंद की जय. जगत गुरु श्रील प्रभुपाद की जय. गौर हरि प्रेमानंदे हरि हरि बोल. I will share that the 6th sloka slide Lavanya. You can continue. Please read చేయండి. నేనే అంత for 30 minutes నేనే తీసేసుకున్నాను. 30 minutes. Sorry, devotees. Anyway, continue. Over to you, Lavanya. Go ahead.
Yes, Hare Krishna. Yeah, thank you. Hare Krishna, Prabhuji and Mataji. Is it my screen visible? Hare Krishna. Yeah, Sanjay Mataji, would you like to start?
Hare Krishna, Mataji.
Yeah, Hare Krishna. You can start, Mataji. Are you able to read, Mataji? Is it okay?
Mataji, I'm not able to see the screen. I mean, can you scroll up, Mataji?
Is it not visible, Prabhuji and Mataji?
Now it is, Mataji. It is visible, but I'm able to see the translation. Now I'm able to. Yes, Mataji. Translation and purport by Srila Prabhupada. Translation. Oh,
Just a second. Mataji, just a second. Actually, my Prabhuji read this one. Just a second. Actually, my Prabhuji read this. Yes, Mataji. Yeah, 32. Yes. I'm here and there. Yeah, sorry, Mataji. 32.
Translation and purport by Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai. Translation. Let us offer our respectful obeisances unto the personality of Godhead, who, by his own effulgence, while situated in himself, has manifested this cosmos. May he also protect religion for all goodness. Purport. Lust for sexual intercourse is so strong that it appears herein that Brahma could not dissuade from his determination in spite of the apparel by his great sons like Marichi. Therefore, the great sons began to pray to the Supreme Lord for the good sense of Brahma. It is only by the grace of the Supreme Lord that one can be protected from the allurement of lusty material desires. The Lord gives protection to devotees who are always engaged in his transcendental loving service, and by his causeless mercy, he forgives the accidental fall of a devotee. Therefore, sages like Marichi prayed for the mercy of the Lord, and their prayer was fruitful.
Yeah. Thank you, Mataji. Thank you. Rashmi Mataji, are you able to read?
Yes, Mataji. Hare Krishna, Mataji.
Hare Krishna.
Translation and purport given by Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai. The father of all Prajapatis, Brahma, thus seeing all his Prajapati sons speaking in that way, became very much ashamed and at once gave up the body he had accepted. Later, that body appeared in all directions as the dangerous fog in darkness. Purport. The best way to compensate for one's sinful acts is to give up one's body at once. And Brahma, the leader of the living entity, showed this by his personal example. Brahma has a fabulous duration of life, but he was obliged to give up his body due to his grievous sin, even though he had merely contemplated it in his mind without having actually done it. This is a lesson for the living entity, showing how sinful an act it is to indulge in unrestricted sex life. Even to think of abominable sex life is sinful, and to compensate for such acts, one has to give up his body. In other words, one's duration of life, blessing, opulence, etc., are decreased by sinful act, and the most dangerous type of sinful act is unrestricted sex. Ignorance is the cause of sinful life, or sinful life is the cause of gross ignorance. The feature of ignorance is darkness or fog. Darkness or fog still covers the whole universe, and the sun is only counteracting principle. One who takes shelter of the Lord, the perpetual light, has no fear of being annihilated in the darkness of fog or ignorance. Thank you so much, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Yeah, thank you, Mataji. Madhavi Mataji, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Mataji.
Yeah, Dandavat Pranam.
Translation and purport, Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai. Translation. Am I audible, Mataji?
Yes, Mataji.
Yeah. Once upon a time, when Brahma was thinking of how to create the worlds as in the past millennium, the four Vedas, which contain all varieties of knowledge, became manifested from his four mouths. Purport. As a fire can consume anything and everything without being contaminated, so by the grace of the Lord, the fire of Brahma's greatness consumed his desire for the sinful act of sex with his daughter. The Vedas are the source of all knowledge, and they were first revealed to Brahma by the mercy of Supreme Personality of Godhead, while Brahma was thinking of recreating the material world. Brahma is powerful by dint of his devotional service unto the Lord, and the Lord is always ready to forgive his devotee if by chance he falls down from the noble path of a devotional service. The Srimad Bhagavatam, 11th canto, chapter 42, verse confirms this as follows. Sorry, Mataji. Yeah. So, Mataji, ఒకసారి ఇది
ఇది మనం చూసేది Mataji. స్వపాదమూలం భజత ప్రియస్య
त्वन्यभावस्य हरे हरेश विकर्मया खट्पतितं कथाञ्चित् दुनोति सर्वं हृदि सन्विष्ट. Sorry, Mataji.
అది
for the
చో
mistake.
మాతాజీ చో అనాలి చోపతీతం ఓకే
Chop विकर्मया चोपतितं कथाञ्चित् दुनोति सर्वं हृदि सन्विष्ट. Okay. Any person who is engaged 100% in the transcendental loving service of the Lord, at his lotus feet, is very dear to the personality of Godhead Hari, and the Lord, being situated in the heart of the devotee, excuses all kinds of things committed by chance. It was never expected that a great personality like Brahma would ever think of sex indulgence with his daughter. The example shown by Brahma only suggests that the power of material nature is so strong that it can act upon everyone, even Brahma. Brahma was saved by the mercy of the Lord with a little punishment, but by the grace of the Lord, he did not lose his prestige as the great Brahma. Thank you, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
థ్యాంక్ యూ మాతాజీ దీప మాతాజీ హరే కృష్ణ
Hare Krishna Mataji. Translation and purpose of Srila Prabhupada ki jai. The four kinds of paraphernalia for conducting the fire sacrifice became manifest: the performer, the chanter, the offerer, the fire, and the action performed in terms of the supplementary Vedas. Also, the four principles of religiosity, truth, austerity, mercy, and cleanliness, and the duties in the four social orders all became manifest. Purport. Eating, sleeping, defending, and mating are the four principles of material body demands, which are common to both the animals and human society. To distinguish human society from animals, there is the performance of religious activities in terms of the social statuses and orders of life. They are all clearly mentioned in the Vedic literatures and were manifested by Brahma when the four Vedas were generated from his four mouths. Thus, the duties of humankind in terms of the statuses and social orders were established to be observed by the civilized man. Those who traditionally follow these principles are called Aryans or progressive human beings. Hare Krishna.
థ్యాంక్ యూ మాతాజీ శిరీష మాతాజీ ఉన్నారా జస్ట్ సెకండ్ రాజు ప్రభుజీ శిరీష మాతాజీ ఉన్నారా హరే కృష్ణ
Hare Krishna Mataji. Don't know Mataji. I'm outside Mataji.
ఓకే నో ప్రాబ్లం సరస్వతి మాతాజీ would you like to read or you are in hearing mode
Yes, Mataji. Yes, Mataji. Hare Krishna Mataji.
చదువుతారా
Translation by His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Vidura said, "O great sage, whose only wealth is penance, kindly explain to me how and with whose help Brahma established the Vedic knowledge which emanated from his mouth." Hare Krishna.
Mataji, you can read this one also. There is no purport, right? So you can read Mataji.
Yes, Mataji. Translation. Maitreya said, beginning from the front face of Brahma, gradually the four Vedas, Rig Veda, Yajur, Sama, and Atharva, became manifest. Thereafter, Vedic hymns, which had not been pronounced before, priestly rituals, the subject matter of the recitation, and transcendental activities were all established one after another. Thank you, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Wait. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Translation and purport by A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Translation. He also created the medical science, military art, musical art, and architectural science, and from all the Vedas. They all emanated one after another, beginning from the front face. Purport. The Vedas contain perfect knowledge, which includes all kinds of knowledge necessary for the human society, not only on the particular planet, but on other planets as well. It is understood that military art is also necessary knowledge for the upkeep of social order, as it is the art of music. All these groups of knowledge are called Upa Purana, or supplements of the Vedas. Spiritual knowledge is the main topic of the Vedas, but to help the human being's spiritual pursuit of knowledge, the other information as above mentioned forms necessary branches of the Vedic knowledge. Yeah, Prabhuji, Hare Krishna. Sapan Prabhuji?
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Yeah.
Then he created the fifth Veda, the Puranas, and the histories from all his mouths, since he could see all the past, present, and future. Purport. There are histories of particular countries and nations and of the world, but the Puranas are the histories of the universe, not only in one millennium, but in many kalpas. Brahma has knowledge of those historical facts, and therefore all the Puranas are histories. As originally composed by Brahma, they are part of the Vedas and are called the fifth Veda.
Yeah. Thank you, Prabhuji.
Thank you, Mataji.
Gaurav Prabhuji, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Are you able to read, Prabhuji?
Yes, Mataji.
Yeah.
Translation.
Can you read one more
All,
also?
translation. All the different varieties of fire sacrifices: Sudasi, Ukta, Purishi, Agastnistoma, Aprotyama, Atiratra, Vajpeya, and Gosawa became manifested from the eastern mouth of Brahma.
Yeah, you can read.
Translation. Yes, education, charity, penance, and truth are said to be the four legs of religion. And to learn these, there are four orders of life with different classification of castes according to vocation. Brahma created all these systematic order. The new purport, the nucleus of four social. Mata, you have to go up. Yeah. The nucleus of four social orders, brahmacharya or student life, grihastha or household family life, vanapastha or retired life, or practicing penance, the sannyasa or renounced life, or preaching the truth, is the four leg of religion. The vocational divisions are the brahmas or the intelligent class, the kshatriyas or administrative class, the vaishyas or mercantile class, and the Sudras or general labor class, who have no specific qualification. All were systematically planned and created by Brahma for the regular promotion of self-realization. Student life is meant for acquiring the best education. Household family life is meant for gratifications, the senses, provided it is performed with a charitable disposition of mind. Retirement from household life is meant for penance. For advancement in spiritual life, and renounced life is meant for preaching the absolute truth to the people in general. The combined action of all the members of society make the whole situation favorable for the upliftment of the mission of human life. The beginning of this social institution is based on education meant for purifying the animal propensities of the human being. The highest purificatory process is as knowledge of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, the purest of the pure. Hare Krishna Mataji.
Thank you, Prabhuji. Lalit Mohan Prabhuji, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Chautara Prabhuji.
Then the thread ceremony for the 5 stone was inaugurated, as were the rules to be followed for at least 1 year after acceptance of Vedas. Rules for observing complete abstinence from sex life. Vocations in terms of Vedic injunctions. Various professional duties in household life, and the method of maintaining a livelihood without anyone's cooperation by picking the rejected grains. Purport by His Divine Grace, Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada ki Jai. Shaurya. During student life, the brahmacharis were given full instructions about the importance of human form of life. Thus, the basic education was designed to encourage the student in becoming free from family encumbrances. Only students unable to accept such a vow in life were allowed to go home and marry a suitable wife. Otherwise, the student would remain a permanent brahmachari, observing complete abstinence from sex life for his whole life. It all depended on the quality of students' training. We had the opportunity to meet an avowed brahmachari in the personality of our spiritual master, Om Vishnupada Sri Srimad Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Goswami Maharaj. Such a great soul is called a Naishtika Brahmachari. Thank you so much, Mataji.
Yeah, thank you, Prabhuji. Anybody left to read Mataji's and Prabhuji's? Hare Krishna.
I did not read Mataji.
Yeah, yeah. Thank you, Prabhuji, for joining. Yeah, you can read, Prabhuji.
Translation and purport by Srila Prabhupada ki jai. The four divisions of retired life are the Vaikanasas, Vilakiyas, Adumbaras, and Finapas. The four divisions of the renounced order of life are the Guti Chakas, Bahuodas, Hamsas, and Nishkriyas. All these were manifested from Brahma. But the Varnasana Dharma are the institution of four divisions, and the order of social and spiritual life is not a new invention of the modern age, as proposed by the less intelligent. It is an institution established by Brahma from the beginning of the creation. This is also confirmed in the Bhagavad Gita 4.30. Chaturvarnya Maya Sastram.
సృష్టం సృష్టించింది కృష్ణని అని చెప్తున్నాడు. యా you can read this one also, Prabhuji, so that you can.
Translation by Srila Prabhupada ki jai. The science of logical argument, the science of logical argument, the Vedic goals of life, and also law and order, moral codes, and the celebrated hymns, Bhu Bhuva Swaha, all became manifested from the mouths of Brahma, and the Pranava Omkara was manifested from his heart.
Yeah, thank you, Prabhuji. Again, we will do the cycle. Yeah. Yeah. Sandhya Mataji? ఒక్కొక్కటి చదవండి Mataji. Finish. Hare Krishna. Sandhya Mataji?
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Yeah, you can read.
Translation by Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Thereafter, the art of literal expression, Ushnik, was generated from the hairs on the body of the Almighty Prajapati. The principal Vedic hymn, Gayatri, was generated from the skin, Trishta from the flesh, and Anushtup from the veins, and Jagati from the bones of the Lord of the living entities.
Yeah, thank you, Mataji.
Thank you, Mataji.
Yeah. Rashmi Mataji?
Hare Krishna Mataji. Translation. The art of writing verse pankti became manifested from the bone marrow, and that of bhakti, another type of verse, was generated from the life breath of the Lord of the living entities. Thank you.
Yeah, Hare Krishna. Madhya Mataji, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Mataji. Yeah. Translation. Brahma's soul was manifested as the touch alphabets, his body as the vowels, his senses as the sibilant alphabets, his strength as the intermediate alphabets, and his sensual activities as the 7 notes of music. Purport. In Sanskrit, there are 13 vowels and 35 consonants. The vowels are A, I, U, Ru, Du, Lu, A, I, O, I, and the consonants are Ka, Ga, etc. Among is the consonant. The first 25 letters are called the Parshas. There are also 4 Antastas. Of the Usmas, there are 3 is called Talavya, Murdanya, and Dantya. The musical notes are Sa, Re, Ga, Ma, Da, and Ni. All these sound vibrations are originally called Shabda Brahma or spiritual sound. It is said therefore that the Brahma was created in the Mahakalpa as the incarnation of spiritual sound. The Vedas are spiritual sound, and therefore there is no need of material interpretation for the sound vibration of the Vedic literature. The Vedas should be vibrated as they are, although they are symbolically represented with letters which are known to us materially. In the ultimate issue, there is nothing material because everything has its origin in the spiritual world. The material manifestation is therefore called illusion in the proper sense of the term. For those who are realized souls, there is nothing but spirit. Thank you, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Mataji. Yeah, Deepa Mataji, Hare Krishna. You can read this.
Translation and purport by Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Brahma is the personal representation of the Supreme Personality of Godhead as the source of transcendental sound and is therefore above the conception of manifested and unmanifested. Brahma is the complete form of the absolute truth and is invested with multifarious energies. Purport. The post of Brahma is the highest responsible post within the universe, and it is offered to the most perfect personality of the universe. Sometimes the Supreme Personality of Godhead has to become Brahma when there is no suitable living being to occupy the post. In the material world, Brahma is the complete representation of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, and transcendental sound, pranava, comes from him. He is therefore invested with multifarious energies from which all the demigods like Indra, Chandra, and Varuna are manifested. His transcendental value is not to be minimized, even though he exhibited a tendency to enjoy his own daughter. There is a purpose of the exhibition of such a tendency by Brahma, and he is not to be condemned like an ordinary living entity. Hare Krishna.
Translation and purport by A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Translation. Thereafter, Brahma accepted another body in which sex life was not forbidden, and thus he engaged himself in the matter of further creation. Purport. In his former body, which was transcendental, affection for sex life was forbidden, and Brahma thereafter had to accept another body to allow himself to be connected with sex. He thus engaged himself in the matter of creation. His former body transferred into fog as previously described. Yeah, Prabhuji, I can start. Sapan Prabhuji, Hare Krishna.
Yeah, Hare Krishna Mataji.
Mataji, Hare
Translation.
Krishna.
Vachara?
Dandavat pranam.
Hare
Vachal
Krishna.
Mataji. Yeah.
ఎక్కడికి వెళ్ళారు మాతాజీ?
యూరోప్ వెళ్ళాను.
స్పిరిచువల్
యూరోప్
ప్లానెటా?
వెళ్ళాను. కాదు మాతాజీ, కంప్లీట్లీ మెటీరియల్ హ్యాడ్ టు గో. అది ఒక అంటే ఫ్యామిలీ గెట్ టుగెదర్ అయింది, సో దానికోసం వెళ్ళాము మాతాజీ.
We miss you, Mataji. Yeah.
I know, I missed your association also.
Okay.
So I'm super excited to be back and finally logging into calls.
Welcome back.
Thank you, Mataji.
Yeah.
So, can I read, Mataji?
Yes, you can read this one and next one too.
Okay. Translation. O son of the Kurus, when Brahma saw that in spite of the presence of the sages of the great potency, there was no sufficient increase in population, he seriously began to consider how the population could be increased.
Yeah, you can read it.
Yeah. Translation. Brahma thought to himself, alas, it is wonderful that in spite of my being scattered all over, there is still insufficient population throughout the universe. There is no other cause for this misfortune but destiny.
Yeah, you can read this one.
Yeah. Translation. While he was thus absorbed in contemplation and was observing the supernatural power, two other forms were generated from his body. They are still celebrated as the body of Brahma. Purport. Two bodies came out from the body of Brahma. One had a mustache and the other had swollen breasts. No one can explain the source of their manifestation, and therefore, until today, they are known as Kayam, or the body of the Brahma, with no indication of the relationship as his son or daughter. ఇది విన్నారా మాతాజీ ఎప్పుడైనా? This is such a new piece of information to me.
No, this is this one, Mataji. Now Manu, they are Manu and Shatu, who comes from Brahma's body.
Oh, okay, okay.
From here,
Oh,
all the story starts.
Acha, okay. Yeah, got it. Translation: the newly separated bodies united together in a sexual relationship. Oh yeah, Manu and Shatarupa. Translation: కంటిన్యూ చేయనా మాతాజీ? సరే ఎక్కువ చదువుతున్నానేమో. ఇది చదివి ఆపేస్తాను మాతాజీ, నెక్స్ట్ ఇవ్వండి. Translation: one of them, the man who had the male form, became known as Manu, called Swayambhu Manu, and the woman became known as Shatarupa, the queen of the great soul Manu. Thank you. Thank you, Mataji.
Yeah. Sapan Prabhuji, Hare Krishna.
Translation: thereafter, by sex indulgence, they gradually increased generations of populations one after another.
You can read, Prabhuji.
O son of Bharata, in the due course of time, he Manu begot in Satrupa 5 children, 2 sons Priyavarta and Uttanapada, and 3 daughters Akruti, Devhuti, and Prasuti.
Prabhuji and Mataji, just Mataji, can you just go to the previous one?
Yes, just a second. Last ఉంది ఒకటే ఉంది.
See,
Yes,
important.
Prabhuji.
These are very important. 2 sons, Priyavrata and Uttanapada. 2 cantos over. Okay. 3 daughters, Akuti, Devahuti and Prasuti. Devahuti, అవన్నీ ఇప్పుడు మనం చదువుతాం అనమాట. థర్డ్ క్యాంటోలో వచ్చేస్తుంది. దేవహూతి మొగుడెవరు? నెక్స్ట్ క్వశ్చన్ ఇన్ ద నెక్స్ట్ వాట్ ఈస్ ఏ చాప్టర్ ఈస్ ప్లీజ్ ఎక్స్ప్లెయిన్ మీ అబౌట్ దిస్ స్వయంభూ మను అనే ఫ్యామిలీ అంటారు, అంతే, ఓవర్. ఆ ఒక క్వశ్చన్ కి ఇంకా వెళ్తా ఉంటుంది అనమాట స్టోరీ అంతా. సో దిస్ ఈస్ వెరీ వెరీ ఇంపార్టెంట్. అండ్ ఆఫ్టర్ దట్ మధ్య మధ్యలో కొన్ని టాపిక్స్ వస్తాయి. అగైన్ he will tell about the other 2 sons of Manu. Who are they? Priyavrata and Uttanapada. Now this Manvantara will complete. The next Manvantara will start, and again, Vaivasvata, they all will come. They are the other sons of, they are the sons of Marichi. Now I will explain you, okay? But remember these names: Priyavrata, Uttanapada, Akuti, Devahuti, and Prasuti. Okay?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Priyavrata, Uttanapada. Please remember these names, huh? Priyavrata, Uttanapada, Devahuti, Akuti, Prasuti. These are very, very important. And whole, 3 or 4 cantos of Bhagavatam flow you can understand. At least 4 names. Yes, Mataji, you can go.
Actually, this is the last verse. Okay, so anybody want to read completely, or can we share? Or I don't know. Prabhuji, what do you suggest? You want to read little by little or one?
Let anyone
Hare
read
Krishna?
and continue on. Complete, Mataji.
Yeah.
Let anyone read.
Yeah.
Let him finish.
Yeah. You can read, Prabhuji. Actually, finished, right?
Translation. Chandramali Prabhu is there, no? Let him read.
Chandramali Prabhuji?
Yes, Mataji.
Go ahead, Prabhu.
Translation purport by SLKR Prabhuji. The father Manu handed over his first daughter Akriti to the sage Ruchi, the middle daughter Devahuti to the sage Kardama, and youngest Prasuti to the Daksha. From them, all the world filled with the population. But the history of the creation of the population of the universe is given here with them. Brahma is the original living creature in the universe, from whom were generated the Manu Swayambhava, and his wife Satrupa. From Manu, 2 sons and 3 daughters were born, and from them all the population in different planets have sprung up till now. Therefore, Brahma is known as the grandfather of everyone, and the personality of Godhead, being the father of Brahma, is known as the great granddaughter of all living beings. Great granddaughter and grandfather of all beings. This is confirmed in Bhagavad Gita 11.39 as follows. वायुर्यमोऽग्निर् वरुणः शशाङ्कः प्रजापतिस्तं प्रपितामहश्च नमो नमस्तेस्तु सहस्रकृत्वा पुनश्च भूयोऽपि नमो नमस्ते. You are the Lord of air, the supreme justice Yama, the fire and the Lord of rains. You are the moon and you are the great grandfather. Therefore, I offer my respectful obeisances unto you again and again. Thus end the Bhagavad Vedanta purpose of the third canto, 12th chapter of Srimad Bhagavatam, entitled Creation of the Kumaras and Others. Hare Krishna.
Yeah, thank you, Prabhuji. Thank you so much. Yeah, let me share that RudraGita.
Mataji, daily 8:45 kalla reading conclude chesi 8:45 to 9 slokas recite pettukunnam. So that
Yes,
by
Prabhuji.
9 o'clock wind up.
Yes, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna, did my Prabhuji send in the group? Hare Krishna, I didn't check that.
పంపించారు మాతాజీ.
Oh,
He sent it,
okay.
మాతాజీ.
Okay. Is it visible, Prabhuji? Hare Krishna?
Yes, మాతాజీ, visible.
Yeah. 48 to 53, right?
ఇక్కడ దాకా చదవాలా మాతాజీ? ఇదే
అక్కడే
చదవాలా?
పెట్టారు. Please recite today అని పెట్టారు మరి.
సరే మాతాజీ. Shall I go ahead, Mataji?
Yes, Prabhuji. Yes, please.
प्रीति प्रहसितापांगम अलकैरूपशोभितं लसत्पङ्कजकिञ्जल्का दुकूलं मृष्टकुण्डलं स्फुरत्किरीटवलय हारानूपुरमेखलं शङ्खचक्रा गदा पद्म मालामन्युत्तमर्धिमा सिंहस्कन्दत्विषो बिभ्रत् सौभगग्रीवकौस्तुभं श्रियाणापायिन्याक्षिप्ता निकाशाश्मोरसोल्लसत् पूररेचकसंविज्ञा वलीवल्गूदलोदरं प्रतिसङ्क्रामयद्विश्वं नाभ्यावर्ता गभीरया श्यामश्रोण्यधिरोचिष्णु दुकूला स्वर्णमेखलं समचार्वङ्घ्रिजङ्घूर् निम्नजानु सुदर्शनं पदाशरत्पद्मपलाशरोचिषा नकद्यूर्नो अन्तरगं विधुन्वता प्रदर्शयास्मीयमपास्तसाधुसम्पदं गुरो मार्गगुरुस्तमोजुषम् एतद्रूपम् अनुध्येयम् आत्मसिद्धिम् अभीप्सताम् यद्भक्तियोगो अभयदा स्वधर्मम् अनुतिष्ठताम्. Thank you, Mataji. Should I do it one more time, Mataji?
Yes.
Or is it okay?
So please take care, Prabhuji. Yeah, you can carry on, Prabhuji.
No.
Yeah.
If you wanted to, it's already 9:02. If someone wants to do it, they can do it. Else, if you want me to do once more, everyone else also can say it.
Okay, you can do 2 times, Prabhuji, and we can end the call. Tomorrow
Yeah,
we
I'll
can
do just one more time.
Okay.
I'll just do 2 more times than today, Mataji. Tomorrow, everyone else can practice.
Yes.
Tomorrow,
Prabhuji.
starting, I will do once. Okay.
Yes, Prabhuji.
Then the rest of them can practice.
Yeah.
Is that okay to everyone?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Okay,
And if it is
Prabhuji.
possible, you can send the audio link also, Prabhuji, like audio. Okay?
Yes, Prabhuji, please. నేనైతే మిస్ అయ్యాను కదా, సో నాకు
అంటే
కొన్ని
చాలా
శ్లోకాలు
మంది చాలా మిస్
రాసుకున్నారు.
అయ్యారు, సో it will be helpful.
Yes, Mataji.
Yeah.
प्रीति प्रहसितापाङ्गम् अलकैरुपशोभितम् लसत्पङ्कजकिञ्जल्का दुकूलामृष्टकुण्डलम् स्फुरत्किरीटवलयाहारानो शङ्खचक्रगदा पद्मा मालामन्युक्तमर्दिमत् सिंहस्कन्धद्विषो बिभ्रत् सौभगाग्रीवकौस्तुभम् श्रियानापायिन्या क्षिप्ता निकाशाश्मोरसोल्लसत् पूररेचकसंविज्ञा वलीवल्गूतलोदरम् प्रतिसङ्क्रामयद्विश्वम् नाभ्यावर्तगभीरया श्यामश्रोणि अधिरोचिष्णु दुकूला स्वर्णमेकलम् समचारवङ्ग्रिजङ्गोरु निम्नजानु सुदर्शनम् पदाशरत्पद्मपलाशरोचिषा नखद्यूबीर्णोऽन्तरगं विदुन्वता प्रदर्शया स्वीयमपास्तसाद्वशं पदं गुरो मार्गगुरुस्तमोदृशम् एतद्रूपम् अनुध्येयम् आत्मशुद्धिम् अभीप्सताम् यद्भक्तियोगो अभयदः स्वधर्मम् अनुतिष्ठताम्. One more time. Third time only. This is last time. Then we will come. प्रीति प्रहसितापाङ्गम् अलकैरूपशोभितम् लसत्पङ्कजकिञ्जल्का दुकूलम् पृष्ठकुण्डलम् स्फुरत्किरीटवलयाहारान् पुरमेकलम् शङ्खचक्रगदा पद्मा मालामन्युक्तमर्दिमात् सिंहस्कन्धत्पिशो बिभ्रत् सौभगग्रीवकौस्तुभम् श्रियाणापायिन्या क्षिप्ता निकाशाश्मोरसोल्लसत् पूररेचकसंविज्ञा वलीवल्गूदलोदरम् प्रतिसङ्क्रामयद्विश्वम् नाभ्यावर्ता गभीरया श्यामश्रोणि अधिरोचिष्णु दुकूलम् स्वर्णमेकलम् समचार्वङ्ग्रिजङ्गोरु निम्नजानु सुदर्शनम् पदाशरत्पद्मपलाशरोचिषा नखद्यूबीर्णोऽन्तरं प्रदर्शया स्वीयमपास्तसाद्वसम्पदम् गुरुमार्गगुरुस्तमोजुषाम् एतद्रूपम् अनुध्येयम् आत्मशुद्धिम् अभीप्सताम् यद्भक्तियोगो अभयदः स्वधर्मम् अनुतिष्ठताम्. Thank you so much, Mataji.
Thank you, Prabhuji. Thank you so
Mataji,
much.
you can come.
Yeah, thank you, Prabhuji. Thank you so much for your recitation. Yeah, Matajis and Prabhujis, thank you for joining today's reading and recitation class. Panchakalpatarubhyasya kripa sindhubhya eva cha patitanam pavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo namo namaha. Anantakoti Vaishnav Vrinda ki jai, Srila Prabhupada ki jai, Srila Prabhupada Transcendental Book Reading ki jai, Srila Prabhupada Transcendental Book Distribution ki jai, Srimad Bhagavatam ki jai, Sri RudraGita ki jai. Thank you. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Sarvam Sri Krishna Arpanamastu.
Thank you. Thank you, Prabhuji and Matajis.